Have you ever met someone who makes you feel like the center of their world one day, then completely distant the next? 1 minute they're texting non-stop, planning your future together, giving you attention you didn't even know you needed. The next, silence, confusion, emotional withdrawal. This pattern, often called hot and cold behavior, isn't random. It's deeply rooted in psychology, and understanding it can completely change how you approach relationships. Let's break it down. Hot and cold behavior is a cycle of emotional inconsistency. Someone shows intense interest, affection, or connection, the hot phase, then suddenly pulls away, becomes distant, or even cold. This unpredictability triggers something powerful in your brain: intermittent reinforcement. The concept, studied by psychologists like B.F. Skinner, explains why inconsistent rewards are more addictive than consistent ones. It's the same mechanism behind gambling. You don't know when you'll win, so you keep playing. In relationships, that win is their attention. And that's what makes hot and cold behavior so hard to walk away from. Now, why do people act this way? One major reason is attachment style. According to attachment theory developed by John Bowlby, our early childhood experiences shape how we connect with others. People who display hot and cold behavior often have an avoidant attachment style. They crave connection, but fear intimacy. So when things start getting emotionally close, they panic. They pull away. They create distance to feel safe again. But once they feel that distance, they begin to miss the connection and come back. And the cycle repeats. But here's the deeper truth most people don't want to hear. Hot and cold behavior isn't just about them. It's also about why you're drawn to it. If you find yourself constantly attracted to emotionally inconsistent people, there's often something happening beneath the surface. Your brain starts associating uncertainty with excitement. Calm, stable love? It can feel boring. But unpredictability? That feels like chemistry. This is where the work of Carl Jung becomes relevant. Jung believed that we are often drawn to people who activate unconscious patterns within us, especially unresolved emotional wounds. If you grew up in an environment where love was inconsistent, where attention had to be earned, you may unconsciously seek out similar dynamics as an adult. Not because you enjoy the pain, but because it feels familiar. Let's talk about the emotional impact. Hot and cold behavior creates anxiety, self-doubt, and emotional dependency. You start overanalyzing everything. Did I say something wrong? Why did they suddenly change? What can I do to get them back? Notice the shift. Instead of evaluating whether they're right for you, you begin trying to prove that you're right for them. And that's where your power slips away. Another important layer to understand is control. Hot and cold behavior can sometimes be, a conscious or even an unconscious form of emotional control. When someone knows they can withdraw and you'll chase them, it creates this power imbalance. They set the pace. They decide when connection happens, and you're left just reacting. Over time, this can really erode your self-worth. So, how do you break free from this cycle? First, recognize the pattern. Consistency is not boring, it's actually healthy. Someone who genuinely values you won't leave you guessing about where you stand. Their energy will feel steady, not confusing. Second, pay attention to how you feel, not just how they act. Hot and cold dynamics often feel intense, but honestly, intensity is not the same as emotional safety. If you feel anxious more than you feel secure, that's a signal, not something to ignore. Third, set boundaries. This doesn't mean giving ultimatums or playing games. It means deciding what behavior you're willing to accept and sticking to it. If someone repeatedly disappears and reappears, you don't have to participate in that cycle. You can step back. You can choose stability over chaos. Finally, shift your focus inward. Instead of asking, "Why are they like this?" ask, "Why am I tolerating this?" That question is where real growth begins, because when you understand your own patterns, you stop being pulled into unhealthy dynamics. Here's the truth. Hot and cold behavior feels powerful because it creates emotional highs and lows. But real connection doesn't come from emotional roller coasters. It comes from consistency, trust, and mutual effort. Not guessing, not chasing, not waiting. So, the next time someone pulls you in, then pushes you away, pause, observe, and remember this. The right person won't make you question their presence in your life. They won't make you earn their consistency. They'll meet you with clarity, not confusion. And once you experience that kind of connection, you won't be attracted to hot and cold behavior anymore, because you'll recognize it for what it really is, not passion, but instability disguised as love.